in a way. It's not like they actually put... Although I eat pizza with pineapples on it. And that's
love
kind of
that.
a strange,
Filthy.
sweet... I went to the California Pizza Kitchen in the Upper East Side the other day, and...
Look at this guy going to
was-
smack in Midtown.
No, I don't go to Smack. I don't eat macaroni and
He
cheese.
just does it.
But I ate mushrooms and bruschetta for the first time ever in my life, and I quite enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, they're
must say.
tasty. It's good to like food, isn't it?
The mushrooms were a little weird at first. And
You've
then as I
never
got
had
into them-
mushrooms
Never in my life.
before?
Never.
You've
And as
never
I'm
had
eating...
mushrooms?
Nope.
Because you were against it?
Yeah, I wouldn't put them in my mouth.
He doesn't like to trip.
He didn't want to kill any mushrooms.
Whoa. Hold on.
And they have pineapples and mushroom.
Wait.
Why are you asking me that question?
I've seen you eat. I mean, nothing.
Yeah, I'm a tremendous fan of mushrooms. They may be the most delicious things in the world. I love them.
Ditto.
So what made you decide to try it?
I didn't know they were in there, and I was starving. I went with my wife. I met her after work, and I went there, and they brought us the appetizers, and I hadn't barely eaten all day. And one of the things in the appetizers was 2 different types of, like, rolls, whatever, and one of them had mushrooms in it, and I picked it up, and she's like, I think there's mushroom in there. And I said, you know what? I don't care, because I'm so hungry. And I bit into it, and at first it was a little weird, and then as I ate more of them, I was like, wait, I think I can maybe actually eat this.
Mushrooms are pretty good, but I do reject the like ones out of the cans. You know that they put
I
on
wouldn't
the
eat
like
anything
those
out of a can.
The ones that you see on pizzas most of the time. Real mushrooms are delicious. Those fake ones.
I don't know what kind they were either, because I know
Yeah,
there's
you,
different kinds.
yeah,
but it was good.
you're absolutely insane because canned mushrooms are just fine.
Oh man.
They're just fine.
And if you're going to a restaurant, you're probably getting canned mushrooms.
It's not
It's not
probably.
real.
I'd
Yeah,
say like
definitely.
95% of the time you're getting canned mushrooms.
Real mushrooms
Unless you're
are
going to like a nice
See,
restaurant where
like the
you're.
portobellos or something like that, where you can
You go to Nobu, you're getting real mushrooms.
the gray ones are kind of sliced. You bite into them, it feels like a cockroach.
I'm fully aware of the delicious taste and texture. It's just that canned mushrooms are outstanding.
I've heard people rave about grilled portobello mushrooms a lot.
They're like
in my
meat.
life,
It's like
but
They're
I've-
okay.
I've never actually had
They're
some. I'd
okay.
like to try that.
I'll be more than happy to get you some for Christmas.
Can you go grill them for me so they'll be ready when the show's over?
By the way, has this ever been an issue before that Brian's heads has been constantly between us the whole day? I don't know why today it
I
seems
usually
like
lean-
more than ever that it's just driving me insane because it seems that we're just like in sync, that when he tries to move, I'm moving at the same time.
I'm also a
He's-
child, and
he's-
for some reason, I have to look at you for the show to feel right. So, like, usually I'll lean over. I don't know if it's how I'm positioned today, or if it's maybe Brian's head got bigger over the week. I don't know.
Yeah, but it just seemed like even as we're tilting our heads back and forth, it just seemed that it was like just perfectly like we were the planets being aligned and everything was going to explode.
I did call him this morning, and he answered. He said, "B, go."
Great.
Wow. I might have to start doing that. Honestly, if somebody answered like that,
That's my
would you wanna
Seinfeld thing. Cosmo, go.
Would you just hang up, go to his house, and strangle him if someone answered like that?
I'd suggest you go to Burger King in Rutland, Vermont.
B, let's roll. Let's do this.
Well, I just want to round out the list if I can really quick. The worst foods, the last things, the worst something, worst nachos would be from On the Border, another place I've never been to. The stacked border nachos, they're 3,000 calories. The worst starter would be Chili's Awesome Blossom, which I'm assuming is kind of like
Onion blossom.
it's kind of like the what do you call the one from Outback? The
Oh, I don't
bloomin'
know.
onion.
I think
Bloomin' onion.
that whole idea grosses me out.
I was nauseated by the idea of onions and the idea of a
Delicious.
blooming onion. Thought it was the grossest idea because I don't really eat onions. I only started eating cooked onions a couple of years ago. Raw onions I still won't eat because they're hideous.
Delicious.
Cooked is so much worse.
But
Little slugs.
so then maybe about a year or so ago, I ate a blooming onion for the first time, and it might be the greatest thing in the world.
But is it
It's
an
not just-
onion ring though? Is
It's
that-
no, it's deep fried. They it's sort of like an onion that exploded, and then
Oh,
they
the actual
deep-fried it
onion is
somehow.
deep
Yeah,
fried?
yeah.
They take the onion, they slice it in a bunch of ways, so it's like little stalks coming out of it, like
like
little
a
onion
blooming
strips,
flower.
and then they dip it in batter and deep fry it and cover it in butter, a fried
so
egg.
healthy.
Yeah. You can't even taste the onion. You're not eating onion. You're eating all the crust that is hardened around the
Do they
onion.
marinate it in cyanide first?
As delicious as that sounds, the single worst food in America is from Outback. It is not the Bloomin' Onion. It's the Outback Steakhouse Aussie cheese fries with ranch dressing, 2,900 calories and 182 grams of fat.
The worst food I know of as far as trans fat that I had read a year ago was Nathan's cheese fries. Have some unholy amount of trans fat, like that they say, like if you eat it 3 days in a row, you'll die.
I don't even understand. What trans fat is.
When I read what trans fat is, I started getting sick thinking of how much I eat.
Could you
of it.
describe it?
It's fat that is a man but dresses up as a woman. No.
It's partially hydrogenated vegetable oil.
What does that mean?
And what it does, it acts the same as, you know what high fructose corn syrup is? The bad sugar and candy and soda that makes you continue eating?
You mean the stuff that I have in my kitchen that I have specifically for cooking?
And that continues, it's the same idea. It makes you hungry and makes you keep eating, but like, it literally congeals in your arteries and like at a much more rapid pace than the other bad foods you've heard about. And your colon and whatnot, and it just there's definitely pieces of it in you.
Hydrogenated oils in like Europe are banned. If there's any hydrogenated oils in any foods,
in New York City as
every
well.
Food.
Any restaurant in New York City now, too.
But you go get vanilla wafers from the 99-cent store, and it's the first ingredient.
Oh, no, actually, 2008. So what's Nathan's going to do? I guess they got to change it. Actually,
Horrible.
Dunkin' Donuts was the biggest offender with their breakfast sandwiches, I think, as far as trans fat goes. But they're so good.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
of
they say
this.
they're not that good, actually. Come to think of it.
They microwave fresh eggs. They pop an egg into a bowl and then microwave them. It's like, oh boy, it's not even reheating an egg; it's cooking it in a microwave. It sounds awful.
You guys hungry?
Starving.
I could eat 13 of
It's the
them.
1 hour
in
show
one
this
sitting.
week, everybody.
Oh, man, let's go on the border.
You want to run a trans fat gauntlet?
You know, I've never been to Outback Steakhouse. I've always kind of wanted to try it. Is it good? I mean, it sounds like they got a bloomin' onion.
No.
It's not good.
Not good.
It's okay. It's okay at best.
Do they do the black and blue for you?
Yes, they do. They cook it a little much. They cook it a little more than I like, but it's pretty raw.
I threw up from food recently.
Congratulations.
I got a bacon cheeseburger from a diner. I was eating it, and then I realized it's bright red in the middle, and I hate that. So I decided to microwave it. I microwaved it a little bit. I started to eat it, and it smelled like a wet, dead dog as I was eating it. And all of a sudden, it wasn't a burger anymore. It was a dead, horrendous-smelling dead cow. And I ran to the bathroom and started throwing up. I've eaten them since then, so it's not like I had a big change of life.
At the risk of pointing out some sort of silliness in you, the burger didn't make you throw up. Your crazy head made you throw up.
Well, either way, I was hungry that night.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Yeah, since we had the sausage and pepper pizza last week, I've gone another week now without having meat, and I'm going to continue that way. I'm excited.
You don't know what I'm ordering today.
No, you can order whatever you want. I'm actually leaving right after the show. My wife and I have to run out. But yeah, I'm getting yelled at work now. Like now, a guy that used to love to eat raw beef, I'm getting yelled at by people because I'm such a crazy vegetarian. It's like, wait, dude, like I haven't eaten meat for a couple of days, and I don't care what you do. It's been a couple of days, and everyone at my job can't take it. They're getting so mad, screaming about the fact that you can't possibly live a healthy life without meat because you don't have proteins. It's like, wait, no, I have tons of protein. I just don't have a dead animal providing it to me. I get it other ways. It's okay. Whatever, like I'm Johnny Vegetarian somehow, but like it's been a week, like I said, since that sausage and pepper.
I love
pizza.
how your coworkers become food scientists.
Obviously, it's impossible for you to be. You know what? But that's a popular misconception that everyone has. That, I shouldn't say everyone. That lots of people have out there. That you can't possibly lead a healthy lifestyle without meat. And well, hey, Brian, why don't you chime in?
Meat's got electrolytes.
Oh, there you go. I did forget about the electrolytes.
So you can watch someone eat electrolytes while you eat your pizza.
I love that.
That one was a stretch, sorry.
I thought it was.
There's pieces of that laying everywhere. People have to pick them up and put it together.
It's okay. It's the puzzle. It's the dramatic puzzle that is best in show.
We should have a weekly puzzle on the show. We should have a puzzle, and then next week we tell you what the answer to the puzzle is, and we carry it around over and give out prizes, like maybe hide stuff on our website.
$100 a week.
Something.
$100 a week to the puzzle solver.
I'll solve it. I can't pay my rent this month.
This month.
Well,
It's Puzzler.
Awesome.
Vanessa, isn't it better doing the show at your house?
no. She's in Vermont.
Burger King.
Yeah. She's at a Burger King. Satellite feed.
Oh, yeah, I'm not at my house. But I can hang up. I mean, I can disconnect whenever I want to. One time not in the studio.
That's true.
As
But
opposed
just
to
getting
trapped.
up and walking out would have been rude.
Awesome.
No, I'm kidding. I love you guys.
You know, we can hang up
It
on
was
you too.
it was big fun.
Excellent. So next time we get together, we'll go to Outback. We'll get a bloomin' onion. You can get the seared ahi or on the Barbie. It'll be delicious. And
What the hell is an ahi?
I think it's some sort of fish, right?
Is it?
It's
Yes.
peanuts.
Like a mahi-ahi or something like that.